Okay, here's a real quick video of how I built my second rocket car. This one I call the count on it. There's the count on it. Put a couple eyeballs in there. Here's the guy that I freehand drew who's driving the vehicle. He's got his arms hanging out. Got the steering wheel. Got the count on its stake where it just probably speared a vampire. That's the other side. Now the wheels I got from a model airplane that I have. And then the front wheels are from the Lego cars that I got. I put a little bumper on this one so we don't have the same issue as before where we crash and it destroys the front end. For the back, I put the rocket on top. The parachute goes on the bottom. You can do it differently if you choose to do so. The way I was able to do this with cardboard this time is you get two tubes. These aren't the right sizes, but they're what I have to show you how to do it. So you're going to get two tubes like this, a little bit at an angle when you do set them up. And then you have to cut another tube that's like this. It's going to have edges cut. And what you do is you put a hole in this one and the one above it. You slide it into place like this and you glue it in place. Once it's glued in place like that, the back half here, you have to plug it on both of these, just like you would a firecracker or something like that. So when the pressure from this rocket, when it goes off and it does this delayed charge to blow out the parachute, it's going to go down here through that tube, back out this one, and it'll shoot out that parachute. And that's the best way that I could figure out how to do it with cardboard. The other vehicle that I had built, the other rocket car, is this one, but it's got the copper tubing, and you know what? It made it weigh like over a couple pounds. And when you do that, it really reduces how fast this car is gonna go. So that is pretty much how all this gets made. It's basically with glue, cardboard. This one's set up to handle a D motor, which is a pretty large motor, but you can always stick a sleeve inside here and you can have a C motor, a smaller C6 or C5 or something like that. My opinion about how to launch these is, man, you got to find an open parking lot because these do not have a string like a guide string or anything. So once you launch it, if it curves, man, that's it. It's just going to take that turn and just keep going until it runs out of fuel. Okay, so that's the gist of how you would build this rocket car. I mean, that's not the greatest, but hopefully this helps you realize you can just use random toys and cardboard to actually build one of these. I mean, the box itself is basically a shipping box. After buying something, I just took it apart and cut it up. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope you have a good build and your rocket car is just as amazing as mine.